Hi everyone, Lisa Moore here, your instructor for English 102 here online at GCC. Happy Friday. As I speak to you now, we are wrapping up week 8 and heading into both week 9 and module 3. I apologize, I was a little missing in action for the last 2 weeks. Just definitely, I'm sure you guys are in the same spot, feeling piled on with lots of to-dos in Canvas. I was also traveling a bit, and I didn't have the Wi-Fi that I thought that I would. That always seems to bite me in the butt. So I apologize that you haven't heard from me for a while, but hopefully we're going to be right back on track. So let's talk about what you've been up to and what's coming up. So in week 8, hopefully you finished up Odyssey 5 if you were one of the ones who is still working on Odyssey 5. I'm not taking late points for people who who did that a little bit late, because I know that that was a tougher one because you had to go to an actual library for that. And I also have just received Odyssey 6. I'm hoping to get a chance to sit down today and grade all of those. Those don't take me as long as the papers do. So what I have been working on in the time that I've had has been your outlines for paper 1. I was working on those. This week also you did assignment number 7, which was about primary research. If you need any extra time on assignment number 7, please just shoot me a message and we could talk about giving you an extension on that one. So on some of the assignments that require a little more of you, and maybe you opened it up at 11 p.m. the night it was due and you're like, oh, I have a lot of work to do with this, just let me know and we could negotiate a due date. The big thing that you would have been working on this week is your draft of paper 2. Now that we are rolling in class, the papers are going to start coming a little faster. In the beginning, you're kind of learning about primary research, and you're doing your research. You're learning about MLA. You're learning about documentation. You're learning about how to save your sources. And now you should be rolling. You should have some research. You should have been reading it, and now the papers are going to start coming. So today, Friday, October 12th, is in the perfect world the day that you would be putting your paper number 2 online for peer review. If you're feeling a little under the weather, a little behind with that, just make sure that you have it up by Monday so that your classmates, your group mates, can give you your feedback by Thursday. So I'll be a little flexible again with that due date, but make sure that you get it rolling. Paper 2 is where you actually start writing the paper. This is what I like to call like the introductory section to your broader paper. As you know, papers 2, 3, and 4 will be each a different portion of a larger paper. And when you write paper 5, you're going to take everything. You're going to put the outline, you're going to put paper 2, paper 3, paper 4, and you're going to gussy it all up, add a conclusion, and that's going to be paper 5. So we're writing this very long paper in stages. Paper 2 is where you're giving the introduction to your topic. There won't be a thesis statement in paper 2. What you're doing instead is taking your topic, providing your reader with history, context, helping them to understand what kind of issue is this. This is a political issue. This is an ethical issue. Where are the roots of this issue? Like, when did we start talking about universal health care? Or what's the deal with the Second Amendment? Do you know what I mean? Like background. When you do paper 3 in module 3, you'll open that with your thesis statement. So right now, just you are setting the stage, and that's what that paper is about. Oh, here comes my kid. Sorry about that. My kids are on fall break, so that means that I'm working with little munchkins around me who want to know when the pumpkin bread that's in the oven will be done. Anyhow, okay, so that's what's up with paper 2. And again, once I get that final draft, give me about a week to read it and give you feedback. Let's talk a little bit about feedback. When you go into the grade book, you see written comments from me that's very accessible to you. I tend, with the papers, to send you a little link to watch a YouTube video that will show you how to access the comments that I give you. Because not only am I giving you those comments that's really easy for you to see in the comment box, but I'm generally also making comments within your submission. So you really need to check those. Because like I said, with paper 1, that outline, you're not actually done with it because you're going to be submitting it to me again with paper 5. And if I see that you didn't make the changes that I asked you to make, your grade is going to be hurt. Also, if I see that you did your outline in the beginning of the semester and then your paper took a different route, you found new information, and you didn't update that outline, again, your paper is going to be hurt. So make sure you're checking your feedback and make sure you realize that that outline is a living document that you're going to be updating. Okay, let's talk about next week. We are moving into Module 3. You have a few Learn Smart assignments. You're continuing to work on peer review. Toward the end of the week, you're going to be doing Prospectus 3 for me, where you're going to just be updating me about where your paper is and how it's going, if it's taken any different directions, how your research is going. I think now that the papers are starting to come a little faster, you're probably like, oh, I better actually be researching and reading this stuff. So, again, I apologize that I haven't given you guys a video for a couple of weeks, but I am here and I am trying to catch up on my grading. This is my international sign for grading when you're an online instructor. Let's do some extra credit. You guys have earned it. Let me know, just shoot me an email in Canvas, so a message in Canvas, and let me know how you're doing and what you're doing to manage your course load and your workload at this time of year. So let's just open a discussion about like how it's going. Because we are week 8, so we are at the midterms of this semester, and this tends to be where people start to freak out. Okay, I am really proud of you guys. You're all doing great. I thought I wasn't recording. I was going to be like, what? I have to do this again? Sorry. Okay, you guys are doing great, and I will see you in Canvas. Bye-bye.